Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into the thrilling world of MLB The Show. And we've got a special feature for you. David Woods, our very own star and road to the show. Last August, David made his big league debut, showing us what he's made of. He stepped up to the plate, hitting a solid .277. With 17 home runs and 44 RBIs. While his Cubs team faced a tough playoff exit against the Phillies, David's performance was undeniable. Now, heading into his first full season, he's earned his spot as the starting third baseman. He's joining a Cubs lineup that's absolutely stacked. Imagine him playing alongside Nico Hoerner, Ian Happ, Dansby Swanson, and Michael Busch. We've also got exciting new additions, like Jake Mangum and Cedric Mullins, not to mention the power of Mitch Garver. And let's not forget the depth. Coming off the bench, with Jose Siri and Nick Gonzalez. On the pitching side, we're looking at a formidable rotation featuring Steele, Horton, Brown, Cabrera, and Eflin. The Cubs are looking good, and David Woods is a huge part of that. It's incredible to see his journey unfold, from his call-up to becoming a key player in a lineup poised for success. We're so excited to follow his progress this season and witness the magic he brings to the diamond. Thanks for joining us for this MLB The Show Spotlight. If you enjoyed this, be sure to hit that follow or subscribe button for more gaming content. We'll see you in the next one.
Two thus far. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one's down to third. Scooped up. So you can mark that one down as an E5. Next will be the cleanup hitter. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Cruz able to track it down for the third out. Cubs strand one. Still no score. Now into the box, number 30, 9, 1 and 2 due up.
Number 30.
Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Two down, no one on base, and that'll bring up the versatile center fielder Manuel Margot. Swing and a liner, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Woods flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Cubs are down in order. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. So next to hit is number 19. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Grounded down the third baseline. Reined in. Throw in time at first for route number 2. Up for the Buccos. Pitching and defense game 2-1 the final score this afternoon. Chicago earned the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. Hunter Harvey claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 2 runs on 4 hits. 1 error. They left 4 men on base.
Thus far. Quick check on that tying run at first. Back in standing. He's set. Here it comes. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Now the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And it's fouled away. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
And the slurve can't find the zone, and it's 2-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is straining him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Now to the plate, David Woods. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the AB on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. 2 out, nobody on. And And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strike. Now at the plate, Michael Busch. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. The 1-1 pitch. Popped up. Number 19 waits on it. 1 out. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. Runner goes for third. Pitch outside the throw. And he's called out on a close play. In his last at bat. Hit on the ground toward the left. He's got it. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They trail in this one.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
3-0 the final score in this one today. The Cubbies took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Zach Eflin earns his first win of the season. Raisel Iglesias wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Vasgersian. You've been doesn't get much better than this. Afternoon baseball from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs.
Ladies and gentlemen,
With Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa and D-Row, a major league debut on tap in this one for a guy that comes pretty highly regarded as a prospect.
He does, Matty. I think there's several reasons to be excited about this kid and what he might do in his career at the big league level. I know his nerves have got to be running high right now, but no matter how he performs today, should be fun to see how he develops and if he can establish himself.
Last half of the second set to go, and next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, David Woods. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
So interesting to see him continuing his career as a two-way player at the major league level. It's definitely always a topic of conversation around the game.
And it should be, because it's so rare in baseball history. You're playing against the best players in the world, and to think you're going to pull off pitching and the hitting aspect of it like we're 10 and 11 years old, it's got to get people excited. Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And surprisingly today, the best arm resides out in center field. This guy's known for his range. We get it.
Stepping in now, David Woods. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Popped up. O'Hearn is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Next to hit, David Woods, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. First pitch coming, here it is. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Liner in there for a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
So in now for Chicago, Michael Busch. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Woods stands at first with 1 out. And there he goes towards second. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The relay throw. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. So up steps Wade Bart now. From the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Game number 3 of this new season between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. With Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa and D-Row, a major league debut on tap in this one for a guy that comes pretty highly regarded as a prospect.
He does, Matty. I think there's several reasons to be excited about this.
Digging in will be David Woods as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. From the stretch. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Into the bleachers and gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now a 5-2 game.
That was a mistake with location, and he drove it out of here. I can't overstate how important this home run is, folks. It's not just the 2 runs. It's what he does to the guys in the dugout. 5-0 seems pretty desperate, but 5-2 is doable.
Second is set to go. Hitting outfielder Brian Reynolds.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here. So next to bat will be David Woods, and we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left, but this will wind up being a foul ball.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
1 ball, 1 strike to count.
Come on, big guy, one time. Here you go.
The 1-1. He's running. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw at the second base.
Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Now at the plate is David Woods, trying here to plate the tying run from second.
As a two-way player, both hitting and pitching, making that transition to two-way status while at the major league level. Our insider, John Paul Morosi, joins us now to talk about this stunner. JP, what do you have? What's the latest?
Shock, curiosity, all throughout the industry. This is now the big talking story across baseball at this time. A two-way player adapting and doing it at the major league level. It is almost without precedent. but there is such belief in his overall athleticism going back to when he was drafted, his ability to do both jobs at the major league level. And the reality, the great curiosity here is that he is so valuable still in one role that you cannot sacrifice the time to send him down to the minor leagues to redevelop as a two-way player. So it's all going to happen in front of our eyes on major league fields. The curiosity and, yes, the skepticism is...
Now baseball under the lights of Wrigley. First offering lifted the other way down the left field line. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And they'll creep a bit closer. The sacrifice fly makes it a 5-4 ball game now.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, David Woods, comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's set and the pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
And a dive, but he's back in there.
All right, come on now. One time, let it fly.
And again a throw, and they got him. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
7-4 the final finish today. The Pittsburgh Pirates came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Braxton Ashcraft earns his first win of the season. Cade Horton couldn't get out of the first in this one as he takes the loss. Dennis Santana earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that'll do it for us for Mark. We've got a matchup out of the NL Central Division between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball on the show.
And now,
next,
your 2022 Chicago Cubs.
Ben Brown will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that added a new pitch to his repertoire, the split finger. He won't throw it that often. I think one of the reasons he tried to pick up this pitch had a difficult time throwing the straight changeup, and sometimes the splitter is the quick pitch fix for that. So it'll be interesting.
So here is David Woods as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. First pitch of the AB on its way.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Pitch out, nothing doing. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Manning is off of first with 2 away. Hit back up the middle, reined in, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. 1 left for the Cubs. They're down 2-0. Happ on second, Manning at first with no outs. Hit sharply toward the right side, and that's in there, base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. And now time will be.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 2 runs. Stepping in once again is Caleb Durbin. Drove in a run with a sac fly last time up. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit hard down the line. Throw got him at first, and a spectacular play that will end the inning. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. Back for more from the north side after this. And now in the box, David Woods grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Fouled off. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
2 balls, 2 strikes now. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Bryce Turang. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And stepping in, David Woods. First pitch of the AB now. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Popped him up. Durbin in foul ground. Into the stands. He got it.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder.
All set for the start of the 4th, and set to go is the switch hitting outfielder, Blake Perkins.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and there's your first out of the inning. Digging in now for the Brewers, Joey Ortiz struck out in his last trip to the plate. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And now Bush. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Runners off for second, and he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on.
Now batting.
The batter will be William Contreras. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Hit on the ground to third. And there's out number 2. Next for Milwaukee, Joey Ortiz. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
10-3 at the end of this contest. The Chicago Cubs used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Ben Brown gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You're watching MLB The Show. We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Tonight, it's a matchup from the NL Central between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs.
And now, your 2000.
It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Edward Cabrera is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy really struggled last year. This season's going to be about a bounce back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
First pitch on the way. Popped him up. There to take it in is Flores, and there are 2 away now. Now to the plate, here is David Woods. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on the way. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Fouled away.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty-looking slide. Next to hit is pay a quick visit. Next to dig in, Michael Busch. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Michael Busch is retired on strikes for the 3rd time tonight. Grounded back up the middle. A diving effort as it's off his glove. But the recovery is too late at first, and the run is in to score. So now to the plate, number 73. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit toward the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. 1 run is scored. Tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. Next, it'll be Bryce Turang. He flew out in his last AB. Now the payoff pitch home. Pitch lined into left field, and for the 3rd time tonight, he's got a base hit. Throwing to second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is digging in next, David Woods, runner in scoring position with Surgan. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball, and it gets by him. A swinging strike. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single.
He had to be perfect with the exchange right there after a remarkable stop, but he wasn't able to gather himself and get that throw across the diamond in time.
Up in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Manning at second with 2 down. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Fastball well outside.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves it. At the plate now is Blake Perkins, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
Might be just what the doctor ordered. His percentages and average much better against left-handed pitching. To me, he's a much more comfortable hitter hitting from the right side.
And there's one away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time.
Next, David. And here's Christian Yelich now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Christian Yelich.
Here's the 0-2. Hit down the third baseline. A dive. He's got it. To first. Oh, but he beats it out. Nearly a remarkable play, but score at a base hit, and the inning continues with 2 away.
Hey, that's a heck of a play by.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. A couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday. Digging in, the switch hitter, David Woods. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. First offering on its way. Bounce towards the second baseman. Scooped up. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. Shelby Miller claims the win out of the pen, his first. Aaron Ashby records the save, his second. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Brewers, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 16 men on base. They left 10 men on base.
Doesn't get much better than this. Afternoon baseball from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, it's an NL Central Division matchup between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. So now here is David Woods as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. And the pitch. A shot down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here it comes. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here comes another 0-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. We've played an inning. No score here on MLB Network.
Ortiz.
Stepping up is Joey Ortiz. The average in the early season not pretty for him, hovering in the 220s. A swing and a ground ball to third. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Now batting, number 28.
So stepping in is Cedric Mullins, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Swinging a soft liner, and the two-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. They're down 2-1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Bryce Turang. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, I know, Matty. It's been a really nice run for him. And, hey, it's not over yet. You know he's as motivated as anybody to make something happen right here.
First win of the season as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Aaron Ashby closes the door for the...
Get dirty right there. I can't tell you how hard it is or how far a throw it is, especially when you sell out and get dirty, to get up and throw the ball across the diamond. Just didn't have enough time to get that one done.
Now to bat, David Woods. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. First pitch of the AB now. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
Ready on 0-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one. Next, it'll be Caleb Durbin. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of it.
The next Cub up, David Woods. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And there's his first base hit in this one.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at-bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move around. Ready now is Andrew Vaughn. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 2-2. Pops this one up. Woods is there. And he makes the play to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They lead it 2-1. Next to stand in is David Woods, singled in his last at-bat. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. Cubs strand one. So kicking off the top of the ninth is Caleb Durbin, trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning. Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a liner. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Brewers used a 3-run ninth to help propel them to the win.